Hello and welcome to episode 4 of my Steins Let's Play. We are doing the visual novel. And a lot of you have been asking me, where can I download this? What can I do to download it? What's the install instructions? All that kind of stuff. Well, because I'm not going to leave you guys hanging, there'll be a video down the doobly-doo down below where you guys can work out everything. It's not really that hard. It's a bit confusing because you have to change your app local to Japanese, but that's the only really tough thing you have to do. But, of course, we're doing Steins Gate, and we are starting right now. And as you guys can see, we are still in the future Gadget laboratory. And just as the name implies, it's the room where we develop the future gadgets. I've just brought up the phone, but I don't know why I've brought up my phone. I wonder. Let's find out. Today on Steins Gate. Oh, okay. I can do stuff. This is actually me doing stuff. My mouse is okay. Let's see if I can. All right. Let's connect to network. See what that does. Oh, okay. It opens up. I opened up Chrome. Whoops. Okay. That didn't work. All right. Open address book. Let's see what we've got. We've got Daru, the microwave O-phone. Wonder what that is. Got Faris, Mayuri, and Rukako. Let's ring her. Or not. Can we do Mayuri? Faris. Nope, looks like we can't. No, don't want it. No. Can I go back? How do I go back? Oh, okay. Okay. It's a mouse thing. Change settings. Oh, okay. Change wallpaper. Let's make it red. Preview. Yeah. Set. Cool. Achievement unlocked. Visual projection. Awesome. Alright, what about cool ringtone? That's awesome. What about Gate of Steiner? Let's listen to that. Yeah, I think that's it. That's going to be cool ringtone. This is so interesting. We are changing ringtones on a phone. Achievement unlocked. First sound. Alright, what about male ringtone? What's village? No, that sounds like crap. What's easygoing? That was the same one. Precaution? Nah. What about over the sky? I like over the sky. Yeah, alright, that's cool. Done. Alright, I think we're supposed to be going to mailbox. Received mail? That's the weird code that we got. Okay. Sent mailbox. There's no mail. Alright, so... Okay, I don't know why that brought up, but it did apparently. The library wasn't originally partitioned, so we had no choice but to jam in a curtain. Personally, I'm not satisfied with this poverty-stricken hack, but realistically speaking, we can't afford luxury. We're scraping the bottom of the barrel. Well, what's important isn't money, it's guts. With that, I dragged Daru into the development room. Oh, that was a bit of lag there. All the windows here are weather stripped with packing tape, so it's dim and hot. Feels like a sauna. I've always seriously considered buying an AC unit. We're always accepting donations. Upon entering the development room, I pick up the lab coat lazily draped on the chair and put it on. I made lab coats mandatory for the development room, for practical reasons as well as rite of passage. But Daru defines my custom. Putting it on and taking it off is apparently too much of a bother. Even if he's interested, he just can't be bothered to do it. It's men like these that give this generation a bad name. Okabe, I think he's older than you by a little bit. Yeah, the lab coat I bought for Daru with my own pocket money is just sitting on the shelf, never once worn, and probably never will be. You owe me 3,000 yen. Daru, is the plan progressing smoothly? What plan? Daru gives me a blank look. I sigh and turn my head to the table. A table placed on the counter of the development room, enshrined on top, is a commercial-grade microwave oven. It's clearly larger and more boxy than the newer models. The plan, as in the plan. What else could it be besides tuning gadget number 8? Oh, that. Well, you suddenly said the plan. I thought you meant something important. We've known each other for what, 3 years now? We went to high school together, and now we're going to the same university. We share an inseparable bond, like handcuffed inmates. He's only been in Labman for 2 months, though. We were in different classes during the second year of high school and didn't talk at all. So isn't it more like 2 years? Don't sweat the small stuff. We've known each other for so long, so keep up with what I'm saying already. That's impossible. Awkward silence. Damn. I dream of the day when we could have profound conversations as commandant and adjutant? Is there spell checkers going on here? There needs to be some spell check here, guys. Spell check. So, do you get anything about the cause of gadget number 8's defect? No, not yet. So far, the Future Gadget Laboratory has completed a total of 8 inventions. The lab's primary goal is, just as I told the Alpaca Man, to forge items for the war against the organization and its dark supremacy. I like the webpage. It's very, basic. Yeah. At present, we haven't completed any inventions of that sort. On the contrary, we haven't even figured out exactly what it is we should make. On the other hand, we did make some creative futurish gadgets as a byproduct of that research. I hold this truth to self-evident that all great inventions are created from research actions. You know that thing called serendipity? So far, we've created 8. You've created 8 serendipity. Cool. Good work, Okabe. Allow me to introduce our glorious future gadgets from the top. Gadget number 1, the bit particle gun. That was a high bit. The bit particle gun. Gadget number 2, the bamboo helicam. That sounds cool. We could go and spy on people, doing nothing bad. Gadget number 3, could this be order? Gadget number 4, mode snake. What's a mode snake? Gadget number 5, once again I made something stupid by Goemon. Gadget number 6, the Silomoom Saber. Gadget number 8, Ghost in the Wall. Each is up for public display on the website Daru made, so go ahead and engrave your eyes on. Engrave your eyes upon the end result of a mad scientist's insight. With that out of the way, our current problem is future gadget number 8, the microwave ophone temp. The name really has no shade of taste, so I added temp to the end, just until we came up with something better. By the way, microwave ophone was Mayuri's idea, not mine. Right. Whenever we complete a future gadget, the 3 of us discuss its name. I prefer fantasy-like names, and love to use Ruby text, but Daru can't be bothered to think. He can't think romantically at all. And Mayuri can't be bothered to remember difficult names. She can't think at all either. And thus, our opinion on names is always split. Well, let's forget about names for now. The microwave ophone temp is a dream machine allowing remote operation of a microwave oven by connecting it to a cell phone. That's cool. I wonder what it does for that. Does it, send text messages? I presume it's going to send text messages. Or phone calls or something. Is this like a giant Skype machine? Do we have a Skype machine in our hands? Whatever. You can put food in the microwave before you leave, then on your way back, you can turn on the microwave by the phone and have warm food ready for you for your arrival. That's actually quite clever. I like it. I like this idea. It's really quite clever. I like it. So it's basically a worthless piece. What? What? Who doesn't want to come home and have some Hot Pockets ready for you? Or popcorn to watch a movie when you're in a movie store? Or, I don't know. Heat up a glass of milk just before you come home from a late shift at work. Then again, this is Okabe. He doesn't really work, does he? A few days ago, we discovered a strange unintended function of the microwave O-phone temp. Our brave, or possible just airhead girl Mayuri had made her daily routine to warm up frozen carriage with by remote control. Long story short, she was defrosting her beloved juicy carriage number 1 as usual when the unexpected happened. Instead of defrosting the carriage, I'm getting so stumped at that word. Carriage, what? Became frozen. Oh right, let me be clear with the carriage was half thawed when we placed it in the microwave O-phone. When she tried to warm up the carriage, it instead became frozen solid. That's the complete opposite to microwave. That's like a snap freezer. Is that a thing? A snap freezer? I'm not entirely sure if that's a thing. Yeah. Okay. Since then, Dara and I have been searching for the cause. We tried to copy what Mayuri... No, we tried to copy what Mayuri did, but no matter how many times we tried, we just couldn't reproduce the freezing phenomenon. Oh, it's a backlog. What did I do? I pressed the middle button, it did something. Oh, that's clever. Alright, so if you use the mouse button, it goes through the backlog of what you've seen. That's clever. When I tried to freeze a banana, it turned out really weird. I simply don't get it. Daru, looking completely fed up with the heat, grabs his shirt and starts fanning himself with it. I understand what he means by really weird. So we decided to try that really weird thing again. I love it. He says, bring forth the bananas! I call out to Mayuri, who's sewing in the lounge like always. Making gel bananas again? It's really bugging me, Mayushi. Can you please stop abbreviating as gel bana? But gel banas are gel banas. She's so cute. Oh, I'm gonna die. I take the bananas from Mayuri and stick the whole bunch into the microwave O-phone temp. Why do you always have to go and put a whole bunch in? It's a waste of food. Your stinginess could cost us the battle with the organization. We don't have to win, you know. Mayushi's the one buying the bananas, right? If you keep doing this, Mayushi can't eat a single one. Starting next time, we'll do it one banana at a time. But I already put in the bunch this time, so I just completely ignore the hungry girl's complaints. The microwave O-phone temp is simple to use. It's a microwave with a phone hacked on. Just call that phone. I've already registered the number on my phone. Now, where did I put it? I tried groping. I tried groping around my pants. I tried groping about my pants and coat pockets. Now, where did I put it? I tried groping around my pants pockets. Nope, that's system menu. How do I open the phone? Spacebar? No. Oh, let's say save game. Okay. Don't mind me, I'm just learning out. Nope, save game again. Alt. Nope, that's paused it. Control. Okay. Press the P key. Okay. P. Phone. Alright, open mailbox. Nope, that's not it either. Open address book. Microwave O-phone. Transmit call. Calling complete. Instant connection. That sounds like Mayuri. Microwave. This is the microwave O-phone temp. when you call, it automatically connects. That's the Mayuri guidance voice. I thought so. Did you hear Mayushi's voice? Shut up for a second. I'm trying to listen to Mayushi guidance. You can operate the timer from here. After pushing the hash button, please enter the heating time in seconds. For example, press hash 60 for 1 minute. Press hash 20 for 2 minutes. Following the guidance directions causes the microwave O-phone temp to start thawing without a problem. But this time, we're going to purposely mess up and enter 120 hash. I'm not sure, but there's a cosplay add-on for this game. And I know the number you type in, but I'm not sure if you do it now. It says, where is it? It's second time that you call it. Alright. No, I didn't want to do that. No. Alright. Let's try this the first time. Let's get the cosplay add-on. Crap, I messed up. Let's start over. Ignore the guidance and enter 120 hash. Alright, so, that should do it. Yeah, so it must be the second time. This method was originally nothing but a simple mistake on Mayuri's part, but somehow starts the freezing process. The microwave O-phone temp starts to move. The rotating disc inside starts to move slowly. The rotating disc inside starts to slowly rotate along with the bananas on top. What a pretty turntable, it's spinning backwards from usual, too. What? Reverse rotation? I never noticed that. It might be some serious implications. If you look at the quantum critical behavior driven by Hun's rule... Of course not. You sure? Sure. Okay. He sounds so downtrodden. It's like, okay. The three of us stare at the banana spin. After 120 seconds pass, the microwave lets out a sound. We take the bananas out. The gel bananas are ready. Ugh. What are... Ugh. The bananas became not gel bananas. Well, not bananas. They became gelatinous blobs coated with a thick skin. A whole bunch is like that. After Mayuri discovered that the microwave O-phone temp had a freezing function, we ran a banana freezing experiment. This weird thing is the result. It's confusing us more and more. Ew, those things look disgusting as heck. Daru, do you want to try eating one of them? You sure look like you do. I salute you, Daru, for sacrificing yourself for the cause. But they look really bad. The taste doesn't matter. What matters is that you eat it. So come on, Daru. No need to be shy. Break a leg and go for it. Do not want. Okay. Mayuri, I'll give you the honor. But, you know, gel bananas are goopy, droopy, and soft and squishy. Wait, Shuri tried it? This airhead girl sure is something, no doubt about that. It had no flavour, and wasn't tasty at all. Goopy, droopy, soft, and squishy, huh? Daru, what do you think? He says banana like a monkey, it's absolutely funny. Soft and squishy bananas, huh? Soft and squishy banana. A single red drop forms a line out of Daru's nostril. Mayushi, say your banana is soft and squishy for me. Daru-kun, your nose is bleeding. Doesn't matter, so please say it. Your bananas are soft and... Don't make her say it, you imbecile! Daru comes down after I hit him with a tissue box. Mayuri, not understanding the situation, tilts her head to the side with an optimistic smile on her face. They're gelatinous, so they're semi-solid. In other words, the intermolecular bonds could possibly be weakened. Semi-solid, so in other words, the once solid banana has been liquefied. That's it! I've got it! I face the whiteboard in the development room where I write freezing in the middle, and then I quickly crossed it out and knocked the board. We were under the impression that this was a freezing function, but we were wrong. Almost every substance loses volume and gains density when changing from a liquid to a solid. Freezing is precisely the process of state changing from liquid to solid, but our experimental banana gave us the opposite result. Jellification means density decreased. Well, there you go, guys. Here is a Physics 101 lesson. If you freeze something, it becomes harder. If you make it unfrozen, it becomes more liquefied. But jellification of stuff decreases the density of whatever it is that you're jellificationing. So, by no means can we call it freezing. Now, when you guys shout, "What?" you say, "Come on, now shout it." Their reactions were weak. Mayuri probably didn't understand a word of what I had said, so I'll just leave her aside for now. I know it's not a freezing function. If you knew that, you should have said so earlier. It doesn't matter what it is, but what it is. What it isn't what it is. Just what exactly is happening. If it's the opposite of freezing, then shouldn't it be thawing? Don't be silly, Mayuri. When wouldn't it be the same as regular microwave? Then what is it? We don't know. We don't know that. That's the problem. The reason that the semi-thawed carriage became frozen again, to be honest, I don't have a clue. Oh! Oh, look, on the TV we've got the problem in the Kaiken building. We've got games in the background, we've got Crossfield, and we've got people walking. Oh, Daru and I quit worrying about the microwave phone temp and head to Daibiru. Later today, we had to participate in a seminar at ATF. What's ATF? Ah, okay. Daru and I attend Tokyo Denkai University, which has credits set up so ATF as part of an industry university co-op program. It's basically where they hold special summer courses. We have to go to the seminar and write a report, or we won't get the credits. Which reminds me, what's today's synonym about again? I looked into it once before the summer holidays began, but I forgot. Please, be aware that a large unidentified object has crashed into a building in front of Akihabara Station. Currently, the area is under police barricade. You're not allowed to go in the front of the building, but if you look at it from a distance, it resembles a satellite. I threw a glance down from the overpass which connects UPX and Daibiru, and it looks like there are more people than usual today. There are even some show-offy dressed young men and a woman who you don't usually see in Akiba. They're all walking in waves towards Chiodori, which is still blockaded. Daru, aren't you going to look at Radio Kaiken? Even if I go, I won't be able to see it. Although, of course, I am skimming over most of the news online. There are over 100 threads on 8chan. It's a huge event. Oh, so that's why he was staring at his phone for a while walking. Oh, I've got a new mail. I should open that. What's the mail? Oh, it's from Mayuri. Ah, it's about you. You know, right now, I'm really down hard about dropping my Upa. Maybe more so than last year when I didn't buy a Fatto Ghetto Froggy. Now, if you guys in the comments that actually were like, oh, it's Sergeant Frog. It was Sergeant Frog. I was trying to remember the anime. It was Sergeant Frog that was really popular in Japan around that time. Even in, what was it, in Railgun, they had a Sergeant Frog reference. But here we have it's a little option thing. If you press a certain thing on the actual mail itself, it goes off into different sort of directions. One, I presume, would be the Mayuri route, which I presume would be the Upa one, or the Gero Froggy one, which could be another route that it goes onto. So I'm going to press the Gero Froggy and click reply. That thing that got popular last year, huh? You weren't interested in that, were you, Mayuri? And I'm sending the mail right now. Mail is sent, as you guys probably could hear. Alright, let's close my phone. We enter the Daiburu and get on the elevator up to the 5th floor ATF assembly hall. Ah, so cool, I'm so alive again. There's air conditioning inside Daiburu. It's an oasis for poor students. Yet another reason for our diligent participation at ATF. About the microwave O-phone temp, I might have found an answer. That temp is annoying, so stop saying it. I won't give in that easily. Even if no other lab member will use temp, I will still carry the tradition on until the day we decide its formal name. And, as of always, Okabe is doing stupid things, of course. Just forget about that for now. So, did you come up with some sort of ridiculous theory again? What do you mean ridiculous? I'm constantly considering every possibility, transcending the nature of the world. Don't you dare call that ridiculous. By transcending the nature of the world, you mean that you're talking about whatever you want, huh? That's not even on the level of theory. Daru, I have a hunch that the microwave O-phone temp may be the key in opening Steins Gate. What do you think? That Steins Gate thing doesn't even have a real meaning. A chime signals that our revival. Yes, they get revived on the 4th floor. A chime signals our arrival on the 4th floor. The sense of increased gravity disappears. The elevator door slowly opens, and that's where we're going to be leaving it here today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Steins Gate, the visual novel. We'll be back again next week, actually, because this will be coming out on Sunday. So next week, we'll be coming back out. It's going to be 2 episodes per weekend, one on Saturday, one coming out on Sunday. And I hope I'll see you guys then for Steins Gate, episode 6, the visual novel. It's actually episode 5. I got that wrong. Anyway, see you guys.